Can you take short video? Like doing this your phone? Can you take video like this to the other phone?
Hold my hand over my drink.
Put here. Use this phone, baby. Use this phone. Like this. Like that. Okay? Use this phone. Put that into your pocket.
I can't hold my drink.
Put your drink here under. It's okay.
No, bird poop fall on it. Like that?
Baby, don't do that. You might drop it.
I'm resting it on there.
Put this into your rest. You might drop it.
You're such a baby.
Yeah, that's what I want. You really think I'd want to do that?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Augustine Alligator Farm Alligator Feeding Demonstration. My name is Carson. I'm one of the reptile keepers here. Before I get started, I do a couple of quick safety reminders to go over with everyone. And that's if you have anything that's not directly attached to your body, cameras, cups, kids, cell phones, whatever it may be. We have to lean over the railings with those items, not putting anything on those wooden posts or inside that wooden ledge. Something as small as a pair of sunglasses could potentially be harmful to our animals, and we don't want you to lose your things either. That being said, we do understand accidents can happen, so if you do have to accidentally drop something to one of our enclosures, just go ahead and find your nearest staff member. Be more helpful in trying to get that item back to you. No promises, though. We do consider our own safety when working with our animals. Because of that, most things that are dropped into the swamp will be unable to be retrieved, so we want to make sure we're holding on to those items quite tightly. Now that we have that out of the way, though, we can go ahead and start talking about our feeding demonstration, which is just that, a demonstration, because we have over 150 American alligators and one American crocodile here in our swamp today. If I were to try and feed every single one of these animals right here, right now, we would be here all day. So it's definitely more of a snack for our animals. They are fed at other times, and I'm sure you can tell they're very well-fed animals indeed. First thing we have on the menu today is what we feed to a majority of our crocodilians here. This nice little Crocodilian Pellet. It's made by a company called Missouri, which is a part Purina. Crocodilian Balances Vets and our very own staff here got together to figure out just what was needed to go into these pellets so our animals can live long, healthy lives. The really cool thing is they actually do enjoy the pellet. Some of them even prefer it to other types of food. It does float in the water, so they're able to easily see it. Don't have to worry about it singing down at the bottom, where it might get a little bit gross and soggy. Guys like to start getting a pretty good feed frenzy going. Now, of course, it's not the only food item I brought with me today. I also brought with me rats.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah. Now, while those pellets do contain everything nutrition-wise for our animals, it is very fun and exciting for them to be able to sink their teeth into something they might get in the wild. This way they get the bones, the fur, the guts, all that really good juicy stuff. So go ahead and see who wants this first rat today. Hershey, are you going to come up and get it?
Oh.
It's always fun when the crocodile comes to say hello. Folks, give everyone a little bit of history about our park. We have been here for over 125 years, having been established in 1893. However, this is not our original location. We're actually located just across the street, over by Anastasia State Park. In the 1920s, we did suffer from a lot of natural disasters. You know, floodings, hurricanes, the things that happen in Florida. So we decided to move to the highest point of the island, help mitigate some of those issues. And in 1937, we were purchased by the Drysdale family, and we've been with them ever since. Under them, we went from having just American alligators like what you're seeing in front of you right now to having 24 species of crocodilian, which is almost all of them, barring one or two. And during those 125 or so years, we have been committed to providing the best standard of care for our animals, contributing to those bigger pictures of conservation and education. Small things can help, including yourselves. If you want to know what you can do for conservation, feel free to talk to me at the end of the show, or simply visit our website. A lot of really cool resources are there that I highly recommend going and check out. Going back to alligators, though, alligators are what we are going to call generalist carnivores, because they will generally eat anything as long as it is meat. They're not picky whatsoever when it comes to food. Everything's on the menu for these animals. Anything from crustaceans, fish, insects, birds, mammals, you name it, they'll eat it. Anything up to the size of a full-grown adult deer. There you go. Now, these animals taking down those large prey items, and that's the fact that alligators do not have the ability to chew. So their mouths only go up and down. They do not do that side-to-side grinding motion that you and I can do. And their mouths have roughly around 60 to 80 conical-shaped teeth that are meant to puncture and hold on to a prey item. Not really meant for tearing and shredding like what you're going to see on the Komodo dragon. So in order for these animals to actually take down those prey items and get them into bite-sized pieces, they have to do what TV has not so kindly dubbed the death roll. The 360-degree spin you see a lot of times on nature documentaries. You do something like the Nile crocodile taking down the wildebeest or the zebra. Believe it or not, that is not how these animals are going to be killing their prey. It's how they dismember their prey. No easy way of putting it, but it is their version of a fork and knife, allowing them to take down those much larger prey items. There we go. But folks, it looks like I'm down to my last rat, and with my last rat, of course, does come my last fun fact, which is that as large as these animals are, you'd be surprised by how little they're going to eat. An average adult alligator is going to eat roughly around 90 pounds of food a year.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
What?
It's basically the equivalent of you or I eating about one sandwich a week. The reason why these animals don't have to eat so much is alligators are what we call ectotherms, or cold-blooded animals. It means they do not have the ability to keep themselves warm like you and I can. So they have to rely on their environment and the sun to do that for them. It also means they don't have to burn calories to stay warm, so they end up not having to eat as much as a mammal of similar size is going to. So we're going to go ahead and give out this last rat. That is a nice big jump for the end. But folks, like I said, that was my last rat. If you have any questions about anything I was talking about, I'm going to head towards our theater area to answer those questions for you. Otherwise, our next show is going to be at 1 o'clock in the theater. It's our Scales and Tails show, where we go and talk about some of our smaller reptiles we have here at the zoo. So hopefully we'll see you there. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the show and have a good rest of your day here at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Ooh.
Have a good one, folks.
That was exciting.
Some of these guys are going to get
Traffic's going this way. Alligators eating cats.
I feel like
Alright, come on.
You wanted me to look.
No, go back that way.
Sorry, we're fine.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll catch up in a second.
They know it's gone.
Yeah, they're all getting ready to go away.
One more stop, guys.
You know, like only like a few of them get something to eat, and the rest of them are like, hey,
But she said,
ripped up again.
yeah, but she said they just eat a little bit.
Yeah. Now, if you want to get a good seat in the theater, you better go there and
Well, I don't know. They're saying they shut down tomorrow.